Alright, we're back. So, I went up and healed. Made my way back. I don't remember who we fought or not. It's been like, what, 3 minutes? Jeez. Who can remember anything past that? It's time for more reminiscing Clud. Okay. So, where to talk today? How big was Pokemon when I was a kid? Oh gosh, this is gonna show my age. I remember when Pokemon really first became big everywhere. The first year I was in school was the first year it really hit, and it was huge. People just bought everything. Because I was in kindergarten, you gotta bring toys. It's like Pokemon plushies, Pokemon cards, Pokemon pencil toppers, Pokemon erasers. It was huge. People got in fights over cards all the time on the playground. I actually remember like these 6th graders just getting each other to a bloody pulp over... I want to say it was a Pikachu card, but... Okay. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, next year when we started using planners, they gave us planners. Or, they had all the rules in it. Yeah, when they gave us planners, they gave us planners. Okay, I'm stupid. That's not me, that's Tuesday. When they gave us the planners, it had all the school rules, and it was like, biggest rule was no Pokemon trading cards and blah blah blah. But yeah, even outside of that, I mean, it was still pretty big. I remember everyone just having Pokemon VHS tapes. A few of my friends had a Pokemon board game that was very interesting. I've never seen it again. There was a Pokemon edition of Monopoly, I remember at some point, that was gold and silver, and again, I've never seen that one again, do you know either? Well, Pokemon just die out quickly among some people, but I remember just throughout most of elementary school, it was still big to some of us. I remember there was this one... Who made it? I can't remember. I want to say it was Tomy, T-O-M-Y, that made this like electronic little game that had these like Pokemon figurines you would put on it, and it's like Skylanders, except not... Anyway, well, most of the memory or whatever. Ancient toy, so you'd have to have like these attachments for trainer fights, and this is just like a very old toy, very limited, like electronic little thing. It had a little screen. You had to have a manual to make out what anything was. That thing was awesome. I only ever got like 3 figures just because broke little kid, and oh well. I think I had like Pikachu, and Dragonite. What else was awesome? I remember the Pokemon movies actually being big until I think Deoxys was the last one any of us actually really cared. I don't know, movies after Deoxys just kind of got weird. I watched Beyonce in a Cocoon of Destruction because I thought it was going to be a Metapod. Okay, I've seen a lot of weird shit in Pokemon movies. There's that thing where Ash got stoned and all the Pokemon cried and brought him back. There's that whole technically insistence that Ash's mom was a furry bestiality thing in movie 3 in some level. Technically, swear that the fourth Pokemon movie became the basis for Colosseum. There's a whole Ash making out with Latias thing. We can never forget that. I like Jirachi's movie, then I like Deoxys's, but... Okay, trying to think. Manaphy, that one I can't remember too much about, except I just remember Manaphy being loud and obnoxious. Cocoon and Destruction, that was one I was actually talking about more recently. Sorry, I don't know, I'm tired. It's been a long day. So, Cocoon and Destruction had Beyonce just talking. She was referred to as a princess by talking Carbine. Xerneas talked, Velvel talked, and there was a lot of weird crap going on in that movie. It's like, what? What? Why? I don't understand what's going on. The series itself, I mean, it had its ups and downs. I kinda lost interest after about 20 episodes into Diamond Pearl. Whoa. Farfetch'd? You kinda remind me of Uncle Dolan right now, especially with your beak. I currently like X and Y's series though, I mean... Okay, Diamond and Pearl got really bad with repetitive little antics. It's pretty much just plot. Team Rocket still Pikachu, Team Galactic up to no good, Ash wins in the end, blah blah, who really cares? Diamond and Pearl... Yeah. I understand what they were trying to go with. Black and White in the games were kind of trying to recreate the feeling with Red and Blue. And they kind of tried to do that with Black and White's anime, but at that point it was like Iris was treating Ash like he was some nub loser, and like, okay, you do realize this guy's into several different Pokemon leagues, he's dealt with legendary Pokemon, he's not exactly a new little trainer anymore. And Iris just drove me nuts most of the time. And her rivals were even more obnoxious. At least the main cast is likable in X and Y, and they're not just dragging it out like they did in Sinnoh. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of anger here, aren't I? So of course now the real question is, do I still collect Pokemon stuff even though I'm an adult? Well, here's how it works. I collect a lot of video game related stuff. I have a Pikachu 3DS XL. I still get all the games I can and want to. Yeah, some spin-off games I find weird, like... I don't know. Chose I actually wanted to play, I just don't think I ever did. I have Pokemon in the 1000 Thieves on my 3DS. Japanese one, of course. The game installed on it, but that one seems weird. Ranger, I liked the first one, but then they got weird. Trying to think of the other spin-offs. Mystery Dungeon I've always liked. Heaven knows it will make you cry, but I liked it. But then, when it comes to actual physical stuff, like plushies and hats, the cards, I want to. I just can't find them anywhere. I know I can go online, but most of the time if I'm dealing with online, it's usually just to gift books or older video games. And I don't know, last time I tried getting plush or anything like that online, it just came completely wrecked by the mail system, and I don't really trust the mail system with that kind of stuff, so I kind of went local, but oh well. I could collect the cards, but I used to a lot. I think Pokemon cards kind of died the same time I lost real interest in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I still like Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll go get enough cards to make a random deck every once in a while, but I don't exactly have anyone who plays it anymore. Which is sad. I'm actually very good at Yu-Gi-Oh! We're almost to Fuchsia City. But then we have to fly all the way back to Celadon and go back down the other way. Which is actually faster. Huh. You know, the Safari Zone, we're actually almost to. There's actually a lot of debate I remember referencing back to. See? Do you see how weird this is? Look at the red eye. It looks like it has a monocle. Okay, the pupil in the red eye is as big as its left eye altogether. No! Skin was drunk. Can't deny it. Okay. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh boy. Actually, let's talk about Pokemon Center stuff twice recently. Recently, but I just want to start off with that. First Pokemon game I guess I ever technically played was Pokemon Snap. That one was interesting, and I actually heard that in some ways, it's either Miyamoto or Masuda wants to think about ways to do another Pokemon Snap and how to be creative. That could be fun. I like the original Snap. Need to actually get it on my N64. I have it on the Wii because I borrowed it from my friend as a kid, but... And then... I never actually owned Stadium. I borrowed it a lot from my friends, but Stadium was also a lot of fun. Even if we only could use rental Pokemon. And then... what else was interesting? Colosseum and XD I like a lot. More so Colosseum just because I like that dark, gritty feeling more than the happy kid joy thing with that kind of story. It's like Danganronpa concept. I can see why people like the second one more, but I like the first one more just because, well, there's that more feeling of seclusion, and we'll kind of talk about that more when we eventually play Danganronpa. Yeah, it will come eventually, yes it will. Probably about April-ish. If I can actually figure it out. Yeah, I miss expecting a lot of you want to follow up on that. But we're not going to talk about that today, so more spin-offs. Pokemon Puzzle League is actually one I've enjoyed a lot. Yeah, we're going in the future to heal. Shush. Pokemon Puzzle League actually taught me a lot about puzzle games, and it's the reason I'm so good at that kind of games like Tetris, Dr. Mario, and blah 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 blah. I've talked about how good I was at Pokemon Puzzle League before and how the Game Boy ones now on whatever. Never played the card game spin-off, because I never understood the card game. Yes, I learned Yu-Gi-Oh! But could never figure out Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards were just pretty. Mystery Dungeon's very good, makes you... First one made me cry a lot at the end. Second one I was expecting it. Third... somewhat? And I don't really know. Was I still in high school when I played the third one? No, I was not. Oh gosh, I am very old. I was in 7th grade when the first one came out. Ugh. Ugh. I'm old, guys. I remember when finding out that there was a Manaphy mission in Pokemon Ranger was big news. I remember when Gold and Silver were big news. I remember when Mewtwo being in Red and Blue and being catchable was big news. Getting old sucks, guys. Except I'm not old. I turned 21 in like, what? 29 days? 28? How many days are there in November? Oh well, it's that magical time. We'll rant more next time. Okay, see you in a minute.